All right, so our third guest up, and still again, I don't know how these guys got let in the building.
Security.
We have Nick Christopher from the Mob Candy magazine, accompanied by actor Steve Dash, and let's give it up.
There he is.
Hey, buddy.
Nicky baby,
What's up, Nick?
looking
How are
sharp
you?
as ever.
Give yourself a clip. I'm behind you.
Lock and load. How are you?
How you doing?
Steve Dash.
He's the
Steve Dash
best.
comes, he busts up the whole place.
Same shirt every time I put on this shirt. I don't get it. Same goddamn shirt.
He's the only guest to show me some love. I got a hug and a kiss. I like that stuff.
I got like 10 black
I
shirts.
gave you a kiss beforehand.
Yes, you did.
I beat
You
him to
did.
it.
So what's up, fellas? What's going on? Where's all the hot babes, these Mob Candy girls you're supposed to bring?
You know, I don't know what can I tell you.
That's all
It's
good.
a little difficult.
It's good to see you guys anyway. But we're
Pleasure.
here for a couple of pieces of business. First, Nick,
Yes.
the tabletop book of Mob Candy
No, not
magazine.
You're close.
Coffee
You're close.
table.
Coffee table.
It's a coffee table
Why don't
book,
you smack 'em?
and yeah, I should. But you know, this is the coffee table book we just came out with now. It's on the cover, just to let everybody know, is Frankie DiMattio's father, who passed away a couple months ago. So the coffee table book is actually in his honor, and it covers the first 3 issues with alternate covers. As you can see, it's got the first one is Carlo Gambino, Mario Lansky, and Al Capone. And we took a lot of the stuff out, put some new stuff inside.
Uh-huh.
So it's not like the other first 3. It's a little bit different, some a little bit different. So it's you can find it on our website.
Okay.
We can say that, right?
Well, if you got the Facebook, you can say the Facebook. You're not allowed to say websites no more on public access this year.
Well, the Mob Candy Facebook, you can find it on go to my Facebook page. I don't even know how it goes. Facebook, NickChristopher.com, whatever. I don't even know how it goes, actually.
Nick
Don't go to
Christopher,
Nick
they'll
Christopher.
find you.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Yeah.
But that's what that's what's out right now. Issue 6, which is the Vegas issue, which comes after this one. This is the most current one that's out with Amon Asante on the cover.
Yes.
Issue 6 will be out probably after volume 2 or between volume 2 of the coffee table book,
Okay.
Okay.
which you're in.
Yeah, that's a good thing.
That's a
I'm
good thing.
psyched.
For some reason, we put Johnny P in the issue.
Yeah, I said it'll sell more.
Possibly. Well, it's all because Dana's in it. That's why I saw more.
So now listen, let's get to this subject now. There's talk about you doing a Mob Candy show with Steve Dash.
Yeah.
What's
we
the
are-
ideas pitching for that?
Well, we kind of talked about me, Steve, and Frank, and we came up with this kind of idea of Mob Candy show, working with yours truly.
Thank you.
And we're in talks about it, trying to work it out, get all the kinks out of it, and hopefully make it happen.
Yeah.
It's not solid, not carved in stone, but we are working. It's in the works.
Because they got no money.
Nah.
They got no money. That's why it's not solid.
That's what
This
it is.
guy wants money. The other guy wants money. This guy. I want money. They
Everybody
got no
wants money.
Well, everybody wants a piece of the cake, so to speak.
Well, money makes the world turn around, and you know, even me, we need a lot of money for this. We got a set that's being built for the show that's taken almost a year now,
Yeah.
and it ain't really that much
Well,
money.
that's what we had our meeting about the set.
Yeah.
about
Yeah.
Putting the show together in a set. The set's actually designed. Frank is having the set designed, and on the design of the set is going to be black and white. It's going to have Al Capone, James Cagney, Jimmy Gandolfini,
Cool.
and you know, just mafia guys in the back. A couple of couches with a table with a glass of wine.
Nice.
On the table. The show format is going to be 10 minutes of Frankie D, who owns the show, who owns the magazine, with me, the first 10 minutes talking. The next 20 minutes is going to be a guest. The second 20 minutes is going to be a guest. And the last 10 minutes of the show is going to be the hit list and the shit list.
Pretty much.
Who's on the hit list and who's
Who's
on
on
the
the
shit
shit
list?
list, exactly.
Well, I can tell you, you made the shit list.
That's it.
No, you didn't make the shit list.
Of course I didn't.
I'm only
Shit
kidding.
list. I know
No.
it's all good.
So that's what the format of the show. Nick's doing the music for the show.
Yeah.
We're gonna have music lead in like you do.
Uh-huh.
And well, you suggested it, of course, in the production meeting we had.
For sure.
And we were hoping to get scheduled sometime in January, but it looks
January.
like it's going to be February
Yeah.
because of the studio time. And that's where we're at with the show.
Should be a lot of fun.
Well, don't worry. I'm free in February for the next show, right, John? We're free.
Yeah.
better
We're
be.
free. But speaking of January, don't you have another Mob Candy event? Is that what you're speaking about?
We are working on on January 15th is the date we're working with at this restaurant called Epoca in Manhattan.
All right.
It's an
nice.
old Italian restaurant. It used to be called Capolini's, I think, if I remember correctly. It's going to be a theme party. It's going to be because historically January 16th was the day Prohibition was enacted.
Right.
So it's going to be a Prohibition party.
Cool.
Everybody's going to come dressed like in the 20s and 30s. We're going to have poker tables, roulette. Not
Alcohol.
for real money, but just to give the theme going, you know. You have to know a word to come in the door. You got to knock on the door, say a word to come in. It's going to be a whole big theme.
That's
what
great.
we're working on right now.
Very cool.
Hopefully
Sounds good.
It pans out, you know.
Now listen, the other thing that we were talking about on the last show, that you got pitched by a major station for the reality show for Mob Candy.
Yes.
A lot of people asking about that. You want to talk about it?
Well, we're in works right now. E-Network is the company that picked us up. Whoopi Goldberg is the executive producer.
Oh, wow.
We shot the sizzle reel already, and you guys were there doing the G2 party last year.
Yeah.
And I don't know if your face is there somewhere, but if it is, we got to cut it out. But nevertheless, we did the sizzle reel. Now we're going to shoot the pilot. We were supposed to shoot the pilot this November, as a matter of fact, but it got pushed back because of another show. But now we're supposed to be shooting in December. That's what we hear right now, and we're waiting to see how, you know, when they call us up and say, "Oh, kids, come down. We'll shoot the pilot and go from there."
It's a whole waiting game and everything, you know?
Well,
There's
anything.
a lot of good things happening with the magazine. You know, to pull off a magazine like this, very expensive magazine to make, and to pull it off and make it to do it right. We've been fooling around. I know Nick has been fooling around with this thing for over a year and a half. Am I
2
right?
years.
2 years.
Yeah.
And and I met with Frankie and them. They're very positive guys. You
The
know,
magazine is
Yeah.
great.
and they
Thank
got great ideas. It's not only about bad guys. It's an entrepreneurial magazine.
Yeah.
There's fashion in it. There's industry stuff in
Wine.
there.
Music,
That's-
art, yeah.
Like
Wine,
Steve was
about
saying,
wines.
It's an entertainment magazine.
Cigar-
It's
Cigars.
an entertainment magazine.
It's
right.
not a magazine that promotes organized crime. It says or you
No.
know, it's
Right.
not like that at all. It's an entertainment magazine with gangster stories.
Yes.
It's no different than taking A&E and putting it into a magazine.
Right.
Same concept.
That's what it's all about. It's a well-rounded
Strictly
magazine,
entertainment.
you know, and the layout is great. I mean, you've seen it. The layout's terrific layout.
Yeah,
and
I
it's a
mean-
magazine that if you buy and you look at, you're not going to read it in a day.
Oh, no.
No.
You know, it's
too much
good
information.
You can take the Long Island Railroad or the train and read it for a couple of days. You get your money's worth.
But the thing with the party that we're doing in January, I forgot to add, we're also, part of the funds are going to be going towards the American Cancer Society.
Okay.
Because that's
Okay,
what
very
his father
important.
passed away from, was of cancer.
Yeah, my father too.
And that's what that's where the funds are going to be going.
And my daughter
pretty
was a
much.
cancer survivor. So.
Well, that's
Oh,
great.
God
Yeah,
bless
that's
her.
excellent.
That's good.
So we always try to do something good and give back to the community in some way.
Absolutely.
Now listen, you brought in a Roland, right?
Yeah, my
what
new
did you
film.
bring?
I just did I did a film last year called Mr. Hush. It's a horror film. I wonder why. And I play a restaurant owner in it. I don't have a bag over my head this time.
All right, okay.
And I play a restaurant owner. And my name is Mac in the film. And I brought a little role, and it's going to be released in the theaters in February.
All right, so listen,
Right.
Control Room, why don't we roll that Roland of Steve Dash?
Hey, you going to stay and watch the football game tonight?
No, I'm going home, Mac.
Home? What fucking home? You live in a tent, for Christ's sake. I know I can't pay a lot of money, but I certainly pay enough money that you don't gotta live in a fucking tent.
My home was taken away from me, dickhead.
I know, and it sucks, but you know what, my friend? You gotta get over it and you gotta move on. Move on.
Move on to what?
You know, dense. You are dense. What does it take for a good thing to whack you in the fucking face? Why don't you talk some sense into him?
He's just sad. Hey, I can relate.
You both need help. You know that?
All right.
Very nice. I look
looks
forward
funny.
to watching that.
Yeah, it's a horror film that's 75% movie, 25% horror. So it's not your slash 'em up naked stuff.
Right.
There's not a lot. There's no naked stuff, and it's not a slap. However, the other film that I did, Emerging Past, that's a slash 'em naked stuff movie that I did, and I play a detective in that film. That hopefully will be released in March.
Oh,
Great.
cool.
Best of luck.
Thanks.
All right. I
I'm
got a
up
quick.
for a series next year
Oh wow.
called Alcatraz
Oh, really?
on the network, and I'm up for the part of the warden on the show, that a recurring role on the show.
That'd be great.
Yeah, I would play a good warden.
Yeah, I can see you playing.
I
the
play a
warden,
good
absolutely.
inmate, so give me something.
Oh, you play a great inmate, no problem. Because you never get to change your clothes. You know what I mean?
Fucking wise guy. There's only
Be
one
nice,
room for one
Steve.
wise guy in this show.
No, there's two white guys sitting here.
That's it. We're done.
Well, I'm gonna be a little wise ass right now because I gotta ask about issue number 6. Is that coming out?
Well, like I explained before,
We're gonna get
we
that.
are in between Coffee Table, this
Oh, it's
Coffee Table 1
in-
and Coffee Table 2. The Vegas issue is either going to come out as a regular issue, or it's going to come out in
It's going to
volume
come
2.
out in the year 2020.
No, it's not.
You know they paid me to
I'm
ask
only
you.
teasing him.
It's because Johnny P doesn't understand how much work goes into this.
No, I know, believe
It's
me.
amazing. It's crazy.
I just bust his
but-
chops because I'm in it, that's all.
He's just dying to see himself.
That's it.
It's enough that he sees in the mirror every morning.
I'm teasing.
But no, I know. Volume 2, issue 6 will be in it. It's
All right,
4, 5,
cool.
and 6.
Oh, that's cool.
Very cool.
But we're hoping to come out with volume 6 before volume 2, as a regular magazine.
Right, right.
That's what we're hoping to do. If this works out with the reality show and the party in January, if everything works out the way we plan, it's going to happen.
Now, you got a lot
we
going on.
we wanted to come out just as much as everybody else.
Right.
You know, but it's a process. People don't realize how much goes into it.
Yeah, I just wanted to be a little pain in the neck for a minute.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun, but it's a bit of a pain. Nevertheless.
Imagine.
Now listen, we have a raffle giveaway every month. Before the guys go, I'm going to have one of the fellas read some numbers for some raffle giveaways. We have a free haircut from Hair Razors on Forest Avenue, and we have
I know, I
a
need one.
U2 CD with a Mob Candy magazine.
We can get the Johnny P haircut.
Exactly.
Okay?
So what do we have?
Oh, so I should, who should
There's
go
the
first?
Snooki and there's the Johnny P.
I don't have my glasses.
I'll read it for you,
44,
Steve.
should I say it real loud? 44.
Oh, a number.
Yeah, number on top.
I got it.
All right. 44, 78, 17.
Oh, I have that. Oh, no. It's not.
We dropped
Everybody heard that? 44, 78, 17.
Control room?
Uh-huh.
All right, you get the free haircut and magazine.
All right.
There you go. That was definitely fixed.
What's the next
What's-
And
one?
we got one
next?
more.
What are these people going to win?
A CD and a magazine.
44, 79, 18.
Don't tell me control room again. Yeah, 44, 78,
79.
16.
Frank Dudley got it. All right,
All right.
good.
Did they pay for them?
Yeah.
How come I didn't get a chance to buy any?
Yeah, me neither.
What do you
are
got?
we over here?
I would have bought some.
We're not good enough?
No, these are for free.
For free. and
Well,
I
you
didn't
guys
get
made
one?
an
Just
entrance
the guest,
this evening,
just the
right?
guest
or
get
wrong?
one.
We're kidding.
Just a guess.
7:30.
You mean I would get one? Do that?
You get
Why
a kick in the ass. That's
Why
what
does
you
the crew get everything? Jesus Christ.
So listen, is there a Facebook where they could get in touch with you guys on?
Well, just go to Nick Christopher's.
Yeah,
Or
you can go to
Mafia Life
S-
Chris.
Steve
you can do it as
Dash.
Well,
Steve Dash. I'm on Facebook, Steve Dash. That's S-T-E. Oh, no, you know what it is.
D-A-S-H.
You
Well,
guys
listen,
are great.
fellas, thank you so much.
Thank you.
I will see you
What a
in the
pleasure.
future. Everybody give it
Nice
up for
to see you.
Steve Dash. All right. Nick Christopher and Steve Dash.
Awesome.
Bunch of good fellas,
I love
right?
having them here.